Most of the time, yes. Not this little guy. Give him back, buddy. Now, here's the deal, guys. Everybody else sit down. Rule number 1 is enforce. Now, guys, here's the deal. This little gator is not going to get you. I always bring out one of my little gators. This little gator, the day he was born, you know what we did? We started a process. It's a fancy thing. It's called the behavioral conditioning process. And you know what that means? That means the day he was born, he came out of an egg, he was about this big. Started giving him some food, nurturing him. And then a few days after that, I gave him to my handlers. You know what they get to do all day? They get to play with animals. Well, one of their jobs when there's a new gator in the herpetarium is to make sure that every single day he is picked up and put down at least 12 times. They also have to spend about an hour a day holding them. Over time, and it usually takes over a year, we can actually get gators and crocs to a point to where they just don't think we're scary anymore. Think about it. There's really only 2 reasons why an animal attacks. 1, defense. They're scared. They think something is going to hurt them, or maybe it's protecting its area or babies. So defense. The other reason an animal would bite is the same reason you guys bite. Do you guys bite? Drew, do you bite? Once you bit your mom? Well, do me a favor, stay over there if you're a biter. Okay. No, I'm kidding. Well, guess what? We do bite. We bite when we have to eat, right? Do you guys shove food up your nose? You stick it in your ear? No, of course not. No. So you got to bite to eat. Now, he does not think that you're scary anymore. All that interaction that first year of his life with my handlers has gotten him conditioned to a point to where he just doesn't think people are a threat. Now, the other reason he would bite is if he's hungry. The good news there is he's looking at all of you saying you're too big for me to swallow whole. Little gators and crocs don't know how to take down big animals and take bites yet. He's going to learn to do that when he gets bigger. Or she, this is the girl. She's going to learn to do that when she gets bigger. But at this age and size, she's only going after things that she knows she can grab and swallow whole. So you know what? She's looking at everybody saying you're too big for me to swallow whole. Guys, that's why I never need to put tape or rubber bands on any of my gators' mouths. They don't need it. See, most of the time you see a gator going to have tape on her mouth because there wasn't any time spent with it. This little guy is not going to bite us. Nope. Promise. No. What's the problem? You think that was gross? Yeah. No. Here. Check this. No. See, you can even do this here. Oh. No. That's fine too because it tastes like chicken. And now, it does. It tastes like chicken. And now, here's the deal, guys. I also do not bite down on them. Okay? I'm probably the biggest animal lover you guys will ever meet. In fact, you know what else I can do? And I promise the gator doesn't feel anything. I can do this. Now you guys don't get to do that. But the reason I can do this, and I can promise you, the alligator is not even feeling it. This whole area on gators and crocs is what we call a dead zone. There's no feeling up here. They can't feel anything on the top of their snout. Now, who's going to be my first alligator holder? Drew! Yeah, anybody at all? Drew!
Abby, how come you're not doing it? I'll let you do it. No?
Daddy, you must be a soccer guy. Awesome! Did you do it?
You want to do it?
Did you want to? No? I was going to say, adults can play. Adults, you can use your hands. Our hands. You could actually scare him. He wouldn't bite, but you know what he would do? Take off running or even jump, and then he's going to fall and die. Now, here's the thing. Watch this. You don't move your hands. Look at this. He's just going to step down to me. Don't move yet. Now you can.
Good job, Dylan.
That works. You ready, little lady? Same rule. You're fine.
She's not afraid of anything.
Oh! If it looks directly.
Now watch, he's going to walk right
Wait, no, I'm not. Kaden, don't look directly at it.
Good job. 16 seconds. Nobody was even coming close. And then, April 22nd, 2011, some crazy man from a town called Baldwin tried to break her 2-minute and 3-second mark. Yeah. You know who that crazy man was? This guy. Yeah. In front of hundreds of people, some news cameras. I and a special guy that actually came to St. Louis all the way from London, England, from the Guinness World Record headquarters. I said I could break her 2-minute and 3-second mark. Think I did it? No. Oh. Let's put it this way. Drew, I didn't just break her record. You know what I did? I took her record, I threw it on the ground, I stomped on it a few times, and then I kicked it across the floor. Yeah, I pretty much smashed her record. I did it for 17 minutes and 17 seconds. Wow. And to this day, every time somebody tries to break my record, I get a notice on an email, and nobody has ever even broke the old record that the lady from Thailand had, much less break my record. To this day, I'm still a member of the Guinness World Record book. For the longest time, a human has ever held a live, venomous scorpion inside of their mouth. Now, this little guy here, do you really think I would bring a venomous stinged scorpion?
No.
Who said yes? You're right. I did. On the end of his tail, there is a stinger, and it has a telson. Telson's a fancy name for where all the venom is stored. Now, this little guy is venomous. We know of about 1,300 different kinds of scorpions around the world, and all of them have a stinger, and they're all venomous. Here's the good news. This species is one of two kinds that are unbelievably nice. The only way he would sting you is if you started smashing him, pulling legs off, or biting him, and obviously we're not going to do that. And this kind of scorpion's venom is even less than a honeybee. But you know what? If you guys ever think you are going to break my Guinness World Record, you know what you're going to have to do? Because this guy here is actually so nice. This is called the olive-keeled flat rock scorpion from Africa. And you know what? They are so nice that the Guinness World Record people won't even let you use this kind of scorpion. No, that's how nice they are. Now, we don't want to pet him. We look at him, look at him. I think I'm going to go for a little walk up this way here. Yeah. That's what he does. Same rule, don't move. Yeah. You ready, little lady? Oh, look, he's going to walk up. Nope, nope, nope. He's going up the arm. You're all right. He's just going to check everything out a little bit here. Good stuff. See, this is easy. Get those fingers together. Get them out there. Boop. Yeah, the what?
Longest.
Yeah. Well, reticulated pythons are the world's longest. I like the world's biggest. See, people always think biggest means the same thing as longest. Biggest means which one weighs the most. Do you know what snake is the world's heaviest?
Oh.
Yeah. I've got 3 of these left right now. This is the anaconda. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. These are the world's biggest by weight. Now, this one here is still a young anaconda. This is one of my little boys. Do you know what I did this summer? I actually, now we're sitting back and we're not petting, okay? I actually this summer sold my biggest snake ever. Sold it down to Memphis, Tennessee. It was my big female anaconda. Do you know how much this one weighs? Now this is a little boy. I just weighed him last week. He gets weighed every Sunday to make sure that he's growing and everything. This little guy was 24.5 pounds last week. Not even 25 pounds yet. But when he gets big, he's going to be about 150 pounds. You know how big the one is I sold? On June 1st, it was 282 pounds, 20 feet, 9 inches long. Yeah, 282. Wow. This snake is basically 25 pounds.
25 what?
This one's only 25 pounds. Now,
Hey, Dad.
lift him a little bit.
Oh, you're gonna get the neck.
Now, you guys are going to put your arms straight out.
Straight out.
Now watch.
Come on, put your arms up, Drew.
Oh no, we're gonna get that.
Hold this right
We're
there.
gonna get the head.
Put your arms right underneath him, buddy. And let him hang on to you.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, arms not hands, boys. Arms not hands. Get your whole arms. Nope. But I will tell you this. Anacondas are actually the only non-venomous snake in the world in the top 10 most dangerous. They're usually pretty mean, nasty snakes. This little guy, though, was conditioned from the day he was born. Just let him smell you. He's just using that tongue and a special thing on the roof of his mouth to smell. Now,
Put your arms under it.
now, hold on. I'm going to scoot him down here so that everybody... Well, hold on a second. You know what?
I
Here.
probably could.
Put those underneath there.
Whoa. Oh, this is
Where's Katie go?
Now, remember, we don't want to squeeze.
You have to squeeze.
Arms, not hands, boys. Arms, not hands. Little lady, you're going to be my helper up here.
Right here?
I'm going to scoot him down for you, partner.
Okay.